This man was the sole heir to a powerful crime family. With a background like that, there wasn't a single person in the entire country he was afraid to take on. During the day, Mayama was just a regular high school student, but once night fell, he became someone entirely different. Hurting people no longer satisfied him. He needed something more. And that was when he met a woman even more ruthless than he was. Samai sold her kidney for 4 million just so she could be with Mayama. Her family wasn't ordinary either. Her grandfather was the well-known boss of the Kiritani syndicate. But today, he had decided to hand Samai's future over to someone else. That person was none other than Mayama, the heir of another crime family. Samai originally resisted the idea of an arranged marriage between families, yet she still ended up at Mayama's home. That was when she met the head of Mayama's family, Mayama. At first glance, Samai thought Mayama was incredibly handsome. She immediately asked where Mayama was. What she didn't know was that Mayama had been standing right behind her the whole time. Mayama told her exactly that. The person who escorted her all the way in was the one she was supposed to meet. Mayama wrapped an arm around her shoulder as if they were already close. From this point on, he would be the one taking care of her. To make sure they could live comfortably, Mayama even had the entire villa remodeled just for the two of them. Samai was stunned. She was happy he put in so much effort, but the speed of everything felt overwhelming. Mayama didn't think it was a big deal. He admitted moving in together the moment they met was a little fast and told her she could refuse if she wanted. After all, their engagement had been forced on them. What surprised Mayama was that Samai was willing to come see him at all. To him, that was more than enough. He was unusually polite and gentle. The next day, Samai transferred to Mayama's school, and it made her regret things a little. She couldn't believe she had actually followed him here. Right then, Mayama called out to her from behind, and the two of them talked for a while before returning to their classrooms. From their brief encounters, Samai realized Mayama had a gentle side that didn't match someone from a crime family. But the moment she entered the classroom, 3 girls approached her desk. They started accusing her out of nowhere. After school, she could feel different groups of girls staring at her strangely, but she chose not to think too much about it. Mayama had been waiting at the school gate for a long time. Other students thought Mayama was attractive, and Samai didn't expect him to be this popular. But Mayama said nobody ever talked to him besides a quick greeting. Everyone knew he was the grandson of a crime boss. Samai asked why he didn't hate being looked at differently. Mayama told her he never thought about it because he simply didn't care. That night, Samai couldn't fall asleep. Her mind was filled with the way Mayama had changed during the day. She decided to get a glass of water from the kitchen, but the blinding lights coming from outside made her check the window. What she saw terrified her. She had caught a glimpse of Mayama's true nature. The next morning, she went to school telling herself she was overthinking everything. She asked Mayama to go with her to buy some daily necessities. That night, she said she needed to go to the bank to exchange some money and told Mayama to wait for her there. But she barely got a few steps before 3 drunk men stopped her. They looked dangerous. One of them grabbed her and tried to pull her into a dark alley. Mayama quietly followed behind them. He grabbed the man's arm and calmly told them Samai was his classmate, asking them to leave. Instead, they told Mayama to get lost and not ruin their fun. Samai begged Mayama not to fight, but he told her to wait. He directly told the men that Samai was his woman, and they dared lay hands on her. He warned them to remember his face and come find him anytime if they wanted revenge.